Today on Big Brother's Little Brother, we have the mother of all surprises, not just for the housemates, but for you, the discerning public as well. Now, I can't wait. Let's hurry up, roll these great titles so we can spill the beans. Come on, then. Is all I can say about today's show, because if there's one word to sum it up, it is a nominations extravaganza, and I am not talking it down. I refuse to. Yesterday, the housemates made their first nominations, and in just a few moments, the housemates will find out who's been nominated, but they'll find it out live right here on BBLB. But that's not all. Big Brother will live up to its evil persona in a twist that will make your votes more influential than ever. I will explain all. Also, actress Terry Dwyer and behavioural expert Jenny Trent-Hughes will be here for their reactions to this huge, huge evil twist. But right now, 5 seconds, we're going to go right over to the house.
This is Big Brother. There are 3 people nominated for eviction this week. They are Ahmed and Emma and Michelle.
Well, it's an outrage.
That's a surprise.
Oh, get over!
That's really cheap.
Get over.
You okay? Oh, madam.
Oh, my word. Oh, Evi's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Evi's gonna Yeah. Go get over it. Get over it.
Yeah.
God, no, it's all right.
It just means you get more attention.
Oh, innit? Give us loads of attention. Come on.
That's what you do,
God, that was horrible.
Can we have like a group hug or something?
Yeah, sorry, baby. Can we have a hug? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's have a hug. Come on,
Come on, everyone.
Sorry. Come on, guys. Don't get up. All right, everybody.
That was ace. Ahmed took it fairly well, I thought, quite gracious. The girls face like thunder. Ahmed, Emma and Michelle think they're up for eviction on Friday night. But they aren't. Instead, you're going to be voting for 2 of those nominated housemates to go into the secret Big Brother bedsit and work for Big Brother. The 2 housemates with the highest number of votes will be moving. They'll be able to watch and listen to everything the remaining housemates... Sorry, I'm laughing. Everything the remaining housemates are doing and saying, including anything about them, if they do that. They will then go back into the house. The 2 housemates chosen will then be exempt from nomination next week, so anyone you vote for to go into the secret bedsit will be with us for at least another 2 weeks. So, let's go through it again. 3 nominated housemates are Ahmed, Emma and Michelle. You need to ask yourself, who do you want to move into the secret bedsit to work for Big Brother? The 2 with the highest votes will move. Here's how to vote. To vote for Ahmed, dial 09011 214401 or text Ahmed to 84444. To vote for Emma, dial 09011 214403 or text Emma 84444. To vote for Michelle, dial 09011 214407 or text Michelle 84444. Nice! And I'm opening the lines. The lines are open Now, probably cost Channel 4 about £2, that little delay there. With that in mind, today's cool BBLB could only be which of the 2 nominated housemates should go into the Big Brother bedsit and why. Here's how to get in touch. You can call BBLB on 090 11 22 55 22 52. That's 090 11 22 55 22 52. Or you can text us your comments. Just put studio, then a space, then your message, and then send it to 83188. Or you can email us at bblb@channel4.com. All right, yikes. Today's big nomination twist demands some tactical discussion about who's been nominated and how they'd cope with being in this secret bedsit. This calls for a clear mind, astonishing insight, and vast intellect. I'm out of my depth, I need help. With that in mind, please welcome Jenny Trent-Hughes, everybody. Jenny, big friend of the show, what do you make of the evil bedsit idea?
I think it's an absolutely fabulous idea, but it will only work depending on who gets in there.
Okay.
So we've got to be careful at home that we vote for the right people.
OK, well, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll look at all of them, OK? So, Ahmed first. He was the first person to be announced. Let's look at why he might be nominated by the others.
What made you want to come on the show, Ahmed?
I just wanted to be here, be on TV, acknowledge it by people, and that was it.
You want to go on?
I'm loving it.
But I'm not quitting, Joe. I want to be evicted. Once I'm evicted, then that's more interesting than just walking like I don't want to walk away. Before that, you talked to me, I was thinking about going home. And I was thinking about, I would say, if I'm not evicted, and because there will be 11, 18, 25. I'd say I couldn't stay more than the 25.
No.
If even I'm not evicted, 25th of June, I want to go home.
That whole tactic is either incredibly honest, and therefore it's not a tactic, or it's incredibly clever.
You mean what he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's being honest at all.
Oof.
I think that he's figured out that most of the people in the house aren't gelling with him. They don't particularly like him. He's clever enough to know that the public probably feels the same way. So if he says, I want to go, then it's not embarrassing when he gets booted out.
OK, so he definitely doesn't want to go. This is almost for the attention.
Yeah.
OK, cool. Emma was the second person to be announced. Now, we noticed something interesting about this. This happened yesterday, before the housemates made their nominations.
I shouldn't have had that argument with you, Ahmed, and I so regret saying that. No.
I do accept
No,
that.
and I so regret it, Ahmed, having that argument with you. I really did regret it. Genuinely did regret that. No. Sorry, Ahmed.
No, it's all right.
Sorry. No.
It's all right.
I don't know what she said there, but I think she genuinely regrets it. The argument...
Yes, but why?
OK, well, the argument happened last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Do you think it was quite opportunistic to choose this moment before the nominations were given to apologise?
Absolutely, because you have to be really careful when you're arguing with certain people that you're not alienating the voters. And shouting at Ahmed is not really a good thing to do.
She had a couple of arguments in there as well, hasn't she? She had a big argument with Victor as well.
Oh, yeah.
So do you think those are the reasons why she's up?
No, I think that people are starting to realise that she's not what she's originally pretending to be, which that's kind of annoying.
Which is what?
She's pretending to be sort of, you know, we're not supposed to think of Big Brother's past, but this year's Jade. And she's not at all, because you can tell when she gets her dander up and she gets into a row, she is focused, clear, and, I mean, she's willing to stand up to Victor. I wouldn't stand up to Victor.
Did you see that argument with Victor?
I was frightened.
I was petrified of her.
Absolutely, so...
OK, we move on to Michelle. We looked at the Michelle relationship with Stuart a lot over the last last week. It seems like we've been here for years, doesn't it? Do you think the relationship's for real, or do you think it's all part of Michelle's brilliant game plan?
Relationship, what relationship? Oh, I think it's all part of her game plan.
Are you a cynic in love?
Oh, absolutely not, but I'm a cynic in relationship to Michelle and Stuart.
OK, well, it appears their relationship hasn't gone down well with some of the housemates. Take a look.
I don't know, but you know the whole thing with Michelle and thing. It's like, and like I'm single, and you know, and I think sometimes they've done it deliberately.
She has.
Hey?
She has.
Who has?
Michelle.
Ladies,
Aye.
can I ask you a question, right? Because Big Brother just, you know about me and Stu and everything, right?
Yeah.
Big Brother just asked me, right, how do the other girls feel about it?
I don't think it bothers any of us at all. It's not bothering. Well, I'm speaking from my side and from like as much, you know, everyone I know. It's not bothering any of us.
No.
And I think we think it's quite nice.
Yeah.
Because like everyone likes a good romance.
You just have to genuinely love Stuart's face at the end of that. It's just, they're talking about me.
He looks like he's loving a good romance, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Also, huge fan of Shell's impression of one of the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the old dungarees there. Have Michelle's tactics backfired on her?
Oh, they've absolutely backfired on her because she's playing completely out of her league. You know, Vanessa and Shell, they're in a completely different league from her, and her little sort of playground games aren't going to work. They'll squash her like a bug, which is why she's nominated.
What you're saying is that if she is playing a game, they're seeing right through that.
Oh, absolutely. But it's very obvious. If you're a woman, you see what Michelle is doing.
Really?
That's the word on the street.
I'm an idiot man, so we don't really see that as much.
Yeah, no, I mean, everyone that I talk to on the street, all the women are up in arms against Michelle.
Really?
Oh,
It's funny because Kitten came on here yesterday and she said that she actually, what she quite liked about it was she's playing with Stuart, she's toying with him, she's quite empowered, and Kitten was quite impressed by that.
Well, the reason that she picked Stuart, because originally she was heading towards Victor.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then she picked Stuart because in the real world she wouldn't get within 20 feet of a guy like Stuart.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So he's, you know, he's sort of like a stuck pigeon.
He's in Team Handsome, though. I mean, you know, I could see her being easily within the arsenal of Team Handsome.
Oh, no.
No?
Somebody like Stuart wants a girl with class.
She's a good-looking girl.
Looks aren't everything to a boy like Stuart.
But she's nice and friendly. Come on, I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
OK, so two people are coming out and working for Big Brother. Yeah. How do you think the two chosen will feel watching and hearing what's said about them, and who do you think should go in there, then?
There is not a question in my mind. It has got to be the two girls.
Why?
I mean, I'm going to be home voting. It's got to be. Because, first of all, if it's Ahmed, he's not going to enjoy it, and there's not going to be any interesting interaction between him and one of the girls. If it's the two girls, heaven only knows what we'll be subjected to, and they are vicious.
Yeah, I mean, but it's going to be bitchiness, but there's not going to be any kissy-kissy between the girls in there, is there?
Well, they have already had kissy-kissy between each other, so, you know.
Jenny, what an interesting web we weave.
Yes.
OK, thank you very much. More from you later on. After the break, we'll be chatting to Terry Dwyer about her favourite housemates and getting her reactions to this the latest evil twist, rather. Sorry. See you in 3. Hey, welcome back to Big Brother. Oh, no, it's Big Brother's little brother. But it's still a great show. Joining us now is a lady who spent a lot of time in strange, surreal places, bear no resemblance to the outside world, very much like the Big Brother house. The place I speak of is Hollyoaks. The lady I speak of is Terry Dwyer.
Hello.
Wow.
How exciting is Big Brother this year?
That's my first question.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's just so evil.
Ruin the whole thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't contain myself.
It is exciting this year.
I love Big Brother being evil. Bring it on. Bring it on even more, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought it might just not... I thought they'd lose their bottle a little bit, but they just keep being as...
The sprinklers, I love. How dare they sunbathe? They need to really work. They know what's at the end of the rainbow, you know, so I really want to see them work for their money this time.
Favourite housemate so far? For various reasons.
Yeah, I've got a few, really. I think, first of all, Jason, because for me, he's among the few people that actually makes any sense.
Right.
And I'm kind of liking the game that the two blonde girls are playing, because...
Are they playing a game?
I think so. They're being really savvy about it. They're being in the background. They're kind of letting everybody, you know, ingratiating themselves with everyone. Whereas the other two, the brunettes, they're being very overtly sexy, aren't they? And I think they're onto what those the brunettes are doing. So it's all very exciting.
Blonde versus brunette.
It is. And be careful what you say, O'Leary.
Marilyn Monroe versus...
Have you seen these heels? They could be...
Yikes.
Dangerous weapons.
OK, obviously, with Ahmed, yeah, I mean, you were talking to me earlier about Ahmed. He's up for nomination. We haven't seen so much of him so far. What we've noticed is his isolation from the group, OK? What is it?
Well, it's just because he's a little bit older and more mature than everybody else. I think there's a lot more to come from him.
If he stays in, though.
Well, I'm kind of hoping he does, because I think he'll prove to be very, very entertaining. But I think people aren't really giving him any credit at the moment.
I think he's given up the ghost a little bit.
Well, don't you think everybody's really performing in there? There's only him and probably Jason that are actually not performing. I mean, you know, you put somebody normal against Ahmed, he'd probably look absolutely fine. It's just they're all like nuclear bombs performing their little socks off. So
sure.
I think it's quite difficult for him, and the quiet ones are always the ones to watch out.
Well, let's watch him now in action.
Cheers, Petals.
I was feeling that I'm an outsider, but now after yesterday, I know that I'm an outsider.
So do you just think the fact is he's just not an exhibitionist?
I think that's exactly it. And also, I think he's weighing up the competition. I know he said it's not really a game for him, but he wanted to come in for the actual experience. So I think he's kind of just sussing out everybody's personality, which at this point is really difficult to do because I don't think many of them are being themselves.
What I love about Ahmed is every three days or so he just explodes at Marco and then calms down a little bit and then goes back at him and just goes absolutely mental at him again and then goes back and says, OK, I apologise.
But wouldn't you?
Marco obviously irritates him so much.
Yeah, but I think Marco's very full on, isn't he? I mean, I think...
Really?
Yeah, do you know, just a little hint. I think quite a few of them are, and if you're in that controlled environment, I mean, I experienced it a little bit in the games, and it is really weird being kind of... I mean, I was lucky that the people I was with were lovely, but, you know, you're very aware the camera's around you all the time. It does bring out odd things in your character.
Claustrophobic? Pressured?
Well, just very aware that people are watching you, which... I'm surprised at kind of Michelle and Stuart, really, because they're obviously not that bothered that everybody's watching them, are they?
OK. Now, we've noticed another thing about Ahmed. Like you said, you're on the games last year. We want your expert opinion on the following. This is him doing some fitness. Two words, exercise video. Is it going to happen?
Well, that's a nice little warm-up. I've done past Big Brother people's exercise videos.
Jade.
I know, but listen, Jade's exercise, I have to defend it. It was a good exercise video. There is hope. Who would have thought Jade would have been able to do an exercise video?
I don't like the way you're pointing at me.
Sorry,
you're freaking me out a little bit like
I'm getting a bit overexcited.
You get Jenny in to come and analyse you in just a second.
Oh, she'll probably have a lot to say.
Right, you just talked about the blonde girls and the brunette girls. The big question is, for me, should the brunette girls have dyed their hair? Because is it because they were brunette?
Oh, come on, blondes obviously have more fun. You watch all the brunettes out there going, oh, what is she talking about? No, I just, you know, I've said it before. I think the blondes are just being, whether it's blonde or brunette, they're just being a little bit more savvy.
Okay.
The others are kind of being very full on.
So, do you want to see the brunettes in the secret bedsit?
Oh, without a doubt. Could you imagine Ahmed going in? He'd know exactly how to deal with the situation of people not saying nice things. Those two girls will go absolutely off the cape.
OK. Before we go to Cool BBUK, let's remind ourselves of the moment that the nominations were announced earlier on today.
This is Big Brother. There are 3 people nominated for eviction this week. They are... Ahmed and Emma and Michelle.
Well, it's an outrage.
Face like thunder. OK, however, if you just tuned in, Big Brother has an evil twist in store. What the housemates don't know is that 2 of the nominees will be moving into a secret bedsit for a week to work for Big Brother. Which 2 will be decided by you at home. Don't forget, they're going to be watching everything that goes on in the house after the left and be exempt from nominations next week. So, they're going to be staying on your screens for another 2 weeks. Here's how you vote. To vote for Ahmed, dial 09011 214401 or text Ahmed to 84444. To vote for Emma, dial 09011 214403 or text Emma 84444. To vote for Michelle, dial 09011 214407 or text Michelle 84444. OK, today's Cool BBLB is quite simply which two nominated housemates do you think should go into the Big Brother bed set and why? Still joined by Jenny and Terry. You've marked your line in the sand. You've made your point very, very clear. Let's go to the votes. Be very quiet. Christine from Essex, hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you, you little mink?
Oh, Christine from Essex. Christine, go for it.
Right, I would put Emma and Michelle in there together. Because Emma, bless her, she's really lively and sweet, but, you know, can you imagine more than 2 hours, just two of you in the same room with her? So I think she'd drive Emma, she'd just do her head in. She'd do Michelle's head in, I beg your pardon.
From the kind of, I mean, we all know why they're doing this, so they want to get a bit of two-faced action going on. From that point of view, do you think that people will be slagging either of those two in the house?
Oh, God, yeah!
What in particular about them, do you think?
Well, Michelle's carrying on with Stuart. You see, the girls will think she's just using Stuart, we know, you know, because you don't understand this part, do you?
No, haven't a clue.
Well, it's to do with where your brains are, not you in particular, but...
Well, you're not far from the mark, if I'm honest with you. I'm a simple puppy. Thank you very much, Christine. You're a star. Bye. She's siding with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you.
And me. Great minds.
Oh, yeah.
We need someone that wants Ahmed to go in it, and I believe Seb from Manchester will argue that case. Hello, Seb from Manchester.
Hiya, Dermot.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm great. What is it about Ahmed? What is it about him?
I think Ahmed would be fantastic to go in there because we've not seen a lot of him, and I think he's the kind of person that would thrive on a one-to-one situation.
Yeah.
So I think it would really bring him out of himself.
Yeah. Do you think, I mean, he seems like quite a smart guy. Do you think he'd be able to go back into the house and use that to his advantage?
I think so. I think he'll learn a lot from seeing what the others say about him. I think it'll maybe bring him out of himself, make him a better housemate.
Who are you backing him to win?
Not backing him to win, but I think it'd be interesting to see him in charge of all the others.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Nice caller. Yeah. Good callers today. Great standard of callers. Let's hope that Steve, just up the road in Hemel, will keep that very high bar up to its standard. Hello, Steve.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks.
Excellent.
Go for it.
I'm after Ahmed and Emma to go in.
Interesting.
The reason for Ahmed, I'm hoping that Big Brother will put a spine in there for him because he obviously left his outside when he moved into the house.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but he just hasn't lived up to anything that we expected of him.
Oh. I didn't expect this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a little harsh, isn't it? But what are you going to do? And with Emma, I think the housemates are going to miss her personality. And that's what I think will be really, really important, that they realise that she is a real live wire in there and she's keeping them all buzzing. I'd also like to see her get her revenge on Victor.
All right, thank you. OK, lastly, Michael in Luton. Unless you've done something very quickly then, Michael. Michael, go for it.
Yeah, well, I want the two girls to go in.
Why?
Because basically the other girls are going to think, yeah, we've got rid of two girls now, so the game's on us. But when they come back, their faces are going to be like thunder.
Yeah.
And the bitchiness, them two are going to come back in and they're going to cause havoc.
Brilliant. Michael, thank you very much. Ladies, thank you very much for joining me as well. Tomorrow we are joined by the beautiful Nikita Oliver from Pop World. Don't forget Big Brother tonight. We'll see you then.